Good morning, traders. How are we all doing today? Welcome to another live stream day trading session. Welcome. I'm not sure why my screen has to be, why we have to be red. What is happening? It says excellent connection. Well, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Welcome. Bitcoin is pulling back after a nice rally. It usually does this, like after hours it'll go up and during hours it'll go down, and it's very odd. So we're going to be waiting for a good opportunity to buy, probably down in the 15 range. I'm imagining somewhere around that area. We'll see what happens. Give me just a second to spread my links around. And we're going to go over a couple of other companies. We have about 8 minutes. 8 minutes until the market opens. Hello, welcome. Welcome. How are you guys all doing today? How was your day yesterday? Did you guys make some money? I hope you did. Okay, there's that. Put it on my Facebook. All right, all right. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. It is August 6th, 2024. We're already in August, guys. It's amazing. It's amazing. The summer flew by. And to be honest, I didn't do a whole lot. Did not do a whole lot this summer. Market opens in about 6 minutes. Bitcoin's selling off very nicely, so we're not going to buy Mara till probably way down in maybe some pre-market levels from yesterday. Potentially maybe at 16, 15.99, something around there. It could also sell off all the way back down to those $13 levels. So be aware of that. I don't believe it'll get up to this red level here. We're going to delete that one. Yeah. $200-day moving average is showing a downward descent. Same with the 45-day moving average. Now it is trying to curl over, but it is overbought on that 1 hour. Oh, 5 minute had a huge push just now for whatever reason from 1720 to 1730. And back again. Not showing any signs of it going up. So very interesting to see. Things getting a lot of volume right now. I mean, to move 10 cents in a matter of just a minute from 1720 to 1730 to half a point. 1735. Oh, almost a whole percentage point. We're going to wait and see what this does, as it can go up and then come directly right back down. We don't want to get caught holding the bag today. No, thank you. Good morning. Major, hey, good morning. Summer's still ongoing here. School out until September. Wow, that's amazing. We start school here on August 12th. August 12th for the young ones, the young kids. Bitcoin cash is at 310. Bitcoin's at 54, almost 55. Get this, Oxygen is up 10%, and I sold way too early. I sold too early here. Chart settings, show trades. Why isn't it showing my trade? Oh, right here. I bought here. I bought a little bit more here, and then I sold here. Was up like $10 at one point. Could have been up 20 or 30, but then I sold. I noticed yesterday too that my sound was extremely high, so let me fix that real quick. Desktop audio. We're gonna take it. We're gonna go 12. Still saying I have really bad internet service. Audio mixer. Go like -20 decibels for live. Was that 10? -10 decibel per game. I gotta switch between my decibels here. Good morning. Is this the WeBull desktop app? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hopefully my alerts don't get triggered and make too much noise at open. Look at some 5-minute charts here. As you can see, this has enough area to pull back. TQQQ could also pull back. We have a minute and a half until the market opens. FFIE can still pull back. So we can get at the $24 level and sell. That's an 18% profit when it moves up about 4 cents. So pretty insane. This is already at 1750. I believe it's going to be some kind of a fake out, guys. I really do. I believe this is going to go up. It's going to touch this resistance line, and then it's just going to sell off the rest of the day. It doesn't have to, as it could follow along with this trend line right here very nicely. Major, welcome thoughts on ASML. I had a nice trade from lows yesterday. ASML, let's take a look. It's one I want to long term. Ooh, very nice. Very good call out here. A 10% move in one day and still 10% overnight. Very nice. Market opens in 15 seconds. I am excited to see what Mara does. There we go. There's that first sign of a pushback here. And market's open. Look at that huge sell-off. Whoa, it doesn't even know how to compute to that. 1738. Markets are open. I think Bitcoin is going to sell off. There's a lot of volume here. A lot of volume, a lot of selling volume. Look at that. $17.09, $17.08. Like, these aren't bad prices to get in tomorrow either. Like 13 would have been the best. And we traded in the $14 levels and sold in the $15 levels. Should have held overnight. That would have been nice. This is just going to begin to sell off. Getting as low as 1706. Bitcoin starting to push up. We're going to buy 10 shares. $13.13. I just don't want to get stuck holding. This thing could come all the way back down to 16s and come all the way back down to 1350s if it wanted to. Look at the 5 minute. So 5 minute looked good for a minute, but now it's starting to retrace back down. $16 levels. $16.94. Still selling off. Hope the noise factor isn't too loud. I'm on my alerts. FFIE took a huge drop. But even if it came back up, that's a 5%. Just literally one little move. 136. Thinking about buying more of this for a 5% return. Maybe $50 on 1,000. Check this out. Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin are going up, and Mara continues to fall. Testing that 200-day moving average. Still coming back down. I mean, this can drop even more. So we're just going to be patient. Wait for it to drop a little bit more. TQQ pushing up, very nice. Now TQQ is at least bouncing off of that moving average. AMD, Tesla, Intel pushing up. NVIDIA should be slightly higher. JNUG, it's in that buy zone area. $16.50. Let's see how low this can really get. We could see a retracement here. That's a 10% profit here on FFIE. I just feel like it keeps getting rejected on this 45-day moving average, and every time it gets rejected, it sells off even more. So we do not want to get stuck in this trap here, buying at $16.50 and it goes down to $13.50 or something like that. So just going to be patient right now. We're going to wait and see what it does. Look, here comes a sell-off here. $16.50. We're just going to let this ride. Let this sell off. Let this sell off, and then we're going to buy the dip very aggressively today. Could buy quite a few shares of this when it does decide to rebound. Plug power down very aggressively. Oxygen coming back down as well. I'm going to set a couple of alerts. Intel keeps popping off here. Sorry if my alerts are a little bit high, guys. They're also very repetitive too, so I do apologize about that. I'm going to take a couple of these alerts off. There we go. Seemed like Intel kept just which is great for Intel. It's already up 1.5%, but that's just not enough for me. Bitcoin selling off, very aggressive sell-off. Very happy that we didn't get in this morning to catch this tiny little fake out. That's exactly what it did. It just faked us out. Bit of a retracement here at 16.20. Now I want to catch a nice low. Don't want to get caught holding the bag. It is coming up on previous support here in just a minute. Oxygen coming down on these levels here now. That's good. We want it to come down. We want it to come down so we could buy more. Yeah, it is a bit loud, isn't it, guys? Give me one more second here. Let's go maybe 30 decibels. How about that? 30 decibels. 1615. How low can it go? How low can it go? 1614. Let's see if it gets a nice bounce. We're gonna buy 10. No, we're not. Great print out. Yep. Okay, so it just hit our bottom. We're gonna buy a couple here at 1627. Not a bad move. I should have bought at 1607. It's funny how 10 shares used to be $200 trading in the $20 area, $20 price point, and now it's only 160 bucks. Good morning, Tina. How are you doing today? We are trading Mara again. A little light today, a little light. Don't want to go too heavy on it. 125. I think 128 would be a nice little price point. FFIE still selling off. Ooh, look at that. Went to 25, came right back up. That'd be a nice 10% play too. But it has been selling off for quite some time. FFIE had some spikes here and there, but ultimately it's getting rejected with that 45-day moving average. Got a little bit of green. Do we need a lot of shares for this to move at all? Like 1,000 shares, even 10% would only be like 25 bucks. Audio is fine alert wise. Cool, good. I want you guys to be able to hear the alerts, but also don't want it to be too loud like on my GME play. I did an awesome GME play making $200 and something, and the audio just destroyed it. Okay, back down to 55, back down to 310. See, it just keeps getting rejected, so this is definitely a downward trend pattern. We do not want to get stuck in a downward trend. We're going to see if this pops one more time when it hits this area. If it doesn't, I mean, this can easily go back down to 273, possibly 299. Same here, it can go down to 50,000. Yeah, huge red candle. Which means this is going to just sell off a bunch. See if we can get some kind of retracement here. Cryptoverse, Trump Bitcoin stockpile plan stirs debate. Donald saying, never sell your Bitcoin. That's interesting. You guys want to pause it and read, you can. I just didn't feel like reading all of it. Reading all of it out loud anyways. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, 310. Coming back to 54.8. Huge sell-off, guys. See if we can get into some more lows here. $16.23. Get back down to like 16.06. That'd be really nice. NVIDIA selling off. Intel selling off. Look at that red candle. JNUG selling off. Or I'm sorry, Tesla selling off. AMD selling off. TQQQ selling off. FFIE selling off. Mara selling off. Everything is selling off today on this Tuesday. Audio is choppy for me, not impossible to manage. Audio is fine. Audio is choppy. Sorry about that. I keep getting a red. I'm getting a red bar. A lot of dropped frames. CenturyLink just is trash at this point. From my old house, it was fine. Or my old house, it was horrible. The new house, it's better. So imagine what my audio was before and my actual stream quality. It was just horrible. 65% frame rate drops. Selling off. I'll buy another 10 at 16.16. Give me a nice average of 20 shares at 16.21. That's about $300 right now. I'm gonna see if this goes back up a little bit. I'm gonna go check on my internet. Be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Let's see. Is that a little bit better? A little bit better here? No, not at all. Wow, my upload speed here is trash. It is complete freaking trash. I do apologize, guys. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, you guys are even delayed. You guys are delayed like 2 or 3 whole minutes. Okay, let's see if we can get a bounce right here on Bitcoin. It obviously did not bounce there on that support level, so we'll see. It's actually crashing below this level as well. See if we can get some sort of a retracement from those levels. Kind of stair-stepping up in a little bit of a way. Kinda. Starting to stair-step. Lucid, LCID. Wow. Look at this one. Huge gap up from yesterday. Huge gap, 13%, and now it's selling off. What in the heck? Why do you look like that, Lucid? I think my WeBull's messing up even. There we go. 4 hour. Like, it's not showing. Wow. It's really messed up. You go up 7%. It's not showing my days now. There we go. TQQ pushing up. Bitcoin pushing up. Let's see how high Bitcoin can get. I mean, it is in a sell-off period, so I'm not expecting anything amazing as this is starting to sell off again. On the 5-minute. This thing is being weird. Very weird indeed. There we go. 5-minute is showing signs of it going up. Very nice sign of it going up. 309. Let's get back to 314. Very nice push. We're able to catch the bottom of this very nicely. Yes, there it goes. Starting to push up. Starting to push up. Got rejected at that EMA line again. Yep. I think this is just going to continue to sell off for the majority of the day. Get newer lows. Is what it seems like. All right, here we go. Pushing up. Another nice push from Bitcoin itself, not necessarily Bitcoin Cash. It's still struggling a little bit. NVIDIA pushing back. JNUG, okay. JNUG trying to get out of that resistance range here. Let's see if it does. If it breaks, we may consider buying a little bit in JNUG. JDST starting to come down. Does it mean it has to? No. Definitely possible. 37.73. $36.52. $215,000. Looks like it's pushing up. NVIDIA, Intel, Tesla all going down. TQQ not looking so good. FFIE just kind of holding right there. Mara. Look at Bitcoin Cash. It's selling off, guys. It is selling off. Oxygen's at 129. I'd like to buy it again around 120. I really don't like holding any companies overnight. Just there's no actual control for what you're doing. There's no control. Whoa, PayPal's up today. Nice 2.5% by PayPal. TSLL is starting to go up. It's already up 2%. This is based off of Tesla. Okay, I could see why. Buy 20 shares of TSLL. Hopes that this goes up a little bit for us here. SOXL trying to push as well. And they're trying to go off of NVDA, I believe. Yep. Nice little low, not bad. Don't want to forget about this trade, so I'm going to set my alert below. And I'm actually going to sell limit. If this goes up to, where was it at earlier? If it tests this support level again right here, 1868, then I will sell my shares. Yeah. From 40 to 68, it's not much, but it's something. I didn't add a whole heck of a lot of shares to that. Hut going up. CrowdStrike going up a bit. Coney slowly going up with Mara. Oh, Chipotle had a huge move today. 3.5%, very easily, it looks like. And now it's starting to come back down off of that resistance level here. Wow. It could come back down for a little while before it bounces back up. Wow, very nice move. Very, very nice move on Chipotle. Dang. Plug just had a nice push as well. Up 1.5%. GM pushing. I'd love to get into FFIE, as that would be a nice 10 or 12%. I'm going to create an alert above 2573. Waste management, Tesla, Sony. Whoa, look at SCHD. They had a huge push up, 3.5% push up. AMD wanting to push up a little bit. Intel, Palantir, Mara. Okay, we got a nice little push from Mara. Could it go higher? Possibly. SQQQ selling off now, which means TQQQ should be going up. DJT selling off, Target selling off, SoFi trying to find some areas of support here. Sound, Reddit, TQQQ is pushing up. Oxygen is at 127. JNUG, it did break out of that support region. Doesn't mean it has to stay there. especially if JDST is starting to push up. JNUG will start to push down. Is this worth it? 3%, not really. 3% isn't a lot. And Apple's starting to push up. Got a little something something here with Tesla. If it can continue to rise, it does not look like it can. Oh, there we go. Let's see. There we go. 197. 845. So we're going to wait and see what happens with that. Mara selling off again. Now, Coney, I got just for the dividend. They are announcing a dividend on the 7th. On the 7th. So tomorrow will be the ex-dividend date. It has already been announced. I believe it's $1.57 a share. $1.57 a share. I believe it's the same as July. Should have bought down at 803. That's already a 5% move. 5% move. We're going to put Tesla here. Yeah, Tesla's selling off right at that EMA line. Do you see that? Right at that EMA line, so it's going to get rejected. See if we can go up a little higher, or if it's going to continue to get rejected here. Bitcoin shot up very nicely. Look at that, starting to go up. I'm going to buy 10 more. I'm at 30 shares, about $500. I'm buying as it starts to go up. This looks like it's going to push very nicely. Let's see what happens. If it can. Average share price 30 at 1630. What I want to do is keep my average very low. 1616, 1626. About a 1650, which was a bit high. It's now at 1653, so we're just trying to make sure that we go up with Mara, not down. TQQQ coming down. %. That's like $3, $4, $5, maybe $5. That's not very much. That really isn't very much. 1645. Should have waited to buy for confirmation of it going up, not down. Bitcoin's still pushing up, 312. Still testing that EMA line though. Bitcoin Cash, it did surpass it. Hope you guys all having a great day. We're in 30 minutes so far on this live stream. 30 minutes. We're up only $8, not very much. Should have bought more at that point right there, because now it's going to start going up higher, I'm hoping, I'm thinking. If we get another nice 10% run, that'd be cool. Clearly not much is happening right there. JNUG is pushing higher. Oxygen's at 127. It did just pass that EMA line. So I am going to wait to see what happens. Those 1850. Come on, can we get 1868? That'd be cool. If I buy a ton of shares of Coney, I'd be able to get out for a profit, but I don't want to do that either. We'll see if this tests and hold the 45-day moving average, as it will continue to go up. If it breaks below this moving average, then we'll see a sell-off. There we go. Okay, starting to push up just a little bit. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Found that support. It's going to start going up maybe. It's going to test the EMA line again. Testing. Mara back to 1652. I feel like I got a pretty good average. Makes you feel a little bit safer when your average is low. If I could have got it 1606, that would have been a heck of a lot better. Already up 3%, could have locked in 5%. $18.55 on the day for TSLL. There we go. Making newer highs, higher lows. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about going back and forth with it. It's going to test again. See what it does. Higher. This little break. Actually a big green candle right here. Come on now, baby. Keep up with the trend line. Intel selling off. NVIDIA not doing much. JNUG pushing higher. TQQQ selling off a bit now. Mars at 1663, but selling off. Whoa, Bitcoin had a huge push. Huge push from Bitcoin. Testing this right here, testing this moving average. Let's see, does it stay above it? Does it stay below it? We're going to find out in just a minute here. what it decides to do. Volume 1.94 million volume. That's just insane. Not a lot of volume on it right now though. So we're waiting to find out what happens. Bitcoin, huge push up just now, guys. Huge push up, testing that EMA line. We're going to wait and see what happens. Are up about 2% on our position. $16.80 on Bitcoin. Nice green candle here. Very nice green candle. Go 1 hour. Let's go 30-minute. Oh, I can't do that. JNUG pushed up. Whoa. JNUG ripped up very nicely. Now, I don't know how high this can go. It can go pretty high up if it decides to continue its trend line. It can go up much, much higher. It can get up to the 46s, 47s, even the 50s when it does decide to go back up. So, buy one share for 36 to make $10. That's pretty decent. Oxygen also made its push to 1.3. 129. It's going to test this area again. We're going to do 100 shares just to get our some skin in the game here. As if this does push up even, 13 cents on 100 shares. I think that'd be $1.30, or would it be $13? 10%. So it'd be $13. Ooh, Bitcoin coming back down from a nice little push from just a moment ago. Possibly buying some of this bounce and riding it up. FFIE pushing up now. Already up 3%. Now FFIE could also go up another 6%. Doesn't mean it has to. TQQ pushing up, AMD pushing up. Tesla just kind of went sideways on us. NVIDIA pushing up. We're about $1.80 on TSLL. Oh, it just broke through the EMA. We are selling. We're going to sell out. Made $1. We made $1. Now this could just continue to push up. It looks like it is going to now that I sold. It's going to push up very nicely. JNUG, man. JNUG is pushing up crazy with it right now. They're up 5% already. About to hit some previous resistance levels at 37, 39, somewhere right around there. That's a strong resistance before it breaks out. Looks like it's going to come back down maybe. Wow, huge push up. Already up 5% on the day. TSLL went to 853. Nothing crazy. Didn't miss much there. Mara continuing to push. Let's buy 10 more shares at 16.85. We're at 40 at 16.45. 40 shares at 16.45. We're up about $17 so far on the day, which is nothing. But hey, at least we're green, right? We're green. Broke that EMA line. Could just come back down now. That nice little bounce. Do you see that? From 108, a 30% profit. 30% profit like nobody's business. Okay, Bitcoin just touched 320. Bitcoin Cash. Okay, pulling back. Bought too high at 1687. Should not have bought so high. Just trying to make new highs though. Look how much it retraced from 1668 to 1678. We're gonna buy another 10. And we're up almost $800, or we have almost $800, a little more than that. 50 shares in total value here. Pushing up very nicely. Up 2% on our account, on our position size so far, 2%. This trend line is moving up. That's a good thing. We just want to see this get a little bit higher. A little bit higher up. Tesla's not doing much. NVIDIA not doing much. JNUG pulling back. A little pullback here. Not a lot of volume though, is there? 300, 3,000, 8,000. Not a lot of volume. That's for sure. 847. Plug selling off. Huge retracement here. Still making higher highs though, so that's good. Oh, here we go. We're going to start curling over a little bit. No, maybe not. A little bit of a fake out. 1665. Get back down to some lows. 307 potentially. Now the lower it goes, the more I can buy, technically. I want to say it could probably come get a lot lower. 1660. 321. It's hitting that 321 level again. Bouncing off of it. $16.78. We're gonna wait to buy more until it bounces back. think 50 shares is pretty good. 50 shares is quite a bit. Got 5 shares of Coney. I was thinking I should just get 5 more to make it an even 10. Should be, I think, about $15. Not a bad idea. Oxygen not moving. Now, if Mars sells off, I'll just definitely buy some more. Bitcoin starts to sell off right here and see how low it goes. I'm gonna buy more Mara, and I'm gonna buy some Coney. There we go. Come back down. I'm gonna buy 5 of Coney right away. Down at 15.98. Yeah. 15.98. That should bring my average way down. 1922 to 1762. 1922 to 1762. So it brought my average down quite a bit. Way up in there somewhere. $19 is way up here. Could have bought at 13, and that would have brought it way, way more down. But I didn't. Cool, that'll work. So now tomorrow's its ex-dividend date on the 7th. I should lock in $10 in shares, or 10 shares for profit, which would be like $15, I think. Like $15. So not too bad. Mara pushing up 1680. We're up still almost about 2% of our position. We are up 2% now of our position size. TSLL crash. JNUG is coming back down. Actually just popped right back up. NVIDIA coming down. Intel. Tesla. AMD. TQQQ. Nothing's really looking too good, guys. Okay, Bitcoin made a new high. 56.6. Just hit 323. So I do believe this may start the ascension up, right? This may actually start actually moving. Mm. 5%. 5% on $1,000 would be $50. Solex is up. NAS is up. CMG is up. Damn, CMG is way up, guys. it hit that resistance level right here where I thought it was gonna, and it did, and then it just continues to fight. It's up 1%. It's up 1%. Plug. FFIE. Wow, it pushed up really fast. I was just considering buying this too. 2.5%, like nobody's business. 384,000 volume. That's insane. $26.32. 25. It's a 1.5% candle. And just took it all back. Whoa. Okay, we just hit $20 on the day. $20 on the day. Very nice. Palantir's up 10%.